Welcome back to Living Local. This weekend, the Quad City Symphony Orchestra welcomes back an in-person audience into the Adler Theatre for its final Masterworks of the season, For America. Joining us in studio today is Mark Russell Smith. He is the music director and conductor with the Quad City Symphony Orchestra. Mark, great to have you in studio.
It's great to see you. It's great to see you.
Yeah,
really
so many of our past conversations lately have been via Zoom,
exactly.
and it is so great to have you here in the flesh. Now, Mark, how has it been to have a live audience again for the last month of Masterworks?
Well, we had to take a hiatus. The middle three, we couldn't have an audience, and so just this last month we had, and it was great. It was great to be back, and I mean, playing for real people and like hearing applause and having those kind of communal moments. It's what it's supposed to be. You know? So it's really it's a great step toward normalcy, I guess.
So thankful that we have technology to be offering other ways to access the symphony, but there is nothing like doing it in person and getting that feedback from the audience. Now, this final Masterworks is a celebration of the Figge's exhibit For America, 200 years of painting from the National Academy of Design. So how did this exhibit inspire the programming?
Well, we partner with the Figge very often. They had a French Moderns, and so we did a French program. And so, being kind of the two cultural leaders in the community, I look for ways to partner with them. And so the For America thing, I mean, their exhibit is, I kind of consider it kind of a tapestry of I mean, American arts are relatively young compared to Europe, of course. So, like, the idea of piecing together American pieces to kind of make a picture of America, kind of a tapestry of America, really goes hand in hand with the exhibit there at the Figge. And so, we had a big program planned when we didn't know we had to have small orchestras, but this really works well for smaller ensemble as well.
I love that the physical artwork is translating into the music and that patchwork type of concept that you explained. So cool. Now, what would you say is the most famous work in the concert?
Well, for sure, Copland Appalachian Spring. This is, won the Pulitzer Prize. It was composed right at the end of World War II. For lots of people, it's just like, it's the iconic American piece. He worked with Martha Graham, the great choreographer, and used American fiddle tunes and used the Shaker hymn, "The Gift to Be Simple." I mean, it's like quintessential Americana. And what's great, this piece, Appalachian Spring, it comes in the big version with a full orchestra, but the original, as I said, was written right at the end of World War II, and so like forces were smaller then, and everybody was working for the war effort, and so it's just for 13 instruments, and so it kind of like boils it down to the essence, and therefore this great piece exists. And it's a piece that we, in normal circumstances wouldn't play because it's so small, but now we have to. And so we bring this great piece to life in its original form, and we kind of have a great excuse to do that.
Oh, that's beautiful. Mark, also included is a work by Michael Abels, who is best known for composing soundtracks to the blockbuster films Get Out and Us. If you've not seen those movies, truly the music drives those movies. It is absolutely powerful and so moving. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, Michael Abels is, he's an old friend of mine, actually. From, actually, we were in second grade together. And so we grew up together in Phoenix, Arizona. And so we grew up together singing in choirs, and we went to high school together. Anyway, so he went off to Hollywood, and after a long period of just kind of, making ends meet, Jordan Peele kind of discovered him. And he's just a fantastic composer. He's written pieces all along. We, the Quad Symphony, have commissioned him. I've done pieces, all my life because he's one of my dear friends. But this is a piece called Delights and Dances for string quartet and orchestra, and it's jazzy and it's bluegrass. And what Michael Abels does is like incorporate all these really approachable genres, I mean, like bluegrass, like jazz, like funk, and puts it in orchestral garb. And so we have a wonderful string quartet, the Sphinx String Quartet, young Latinx and black musicians who are just fantastic, and so they're going to join us on stage and really bring this. It's a really wonderful, evocative piece. It's a toe tapper for sure.
That is so wonderful, and what a cool connection. I never knew that. You have to tell him that I am just obsessed with his work.
I will do that. No, he's of course been a great composer, but just kind of undiscovered, and then now he's like hit it big time, and then he's doing stuff for HBO. He's really, so I'm very proud of him. And as I said, we've been dear friends for a very long time.
Yeah, well-deserved success there. Okay, so tell us, when are the concerts happening? What are the ways folks can enjoy
Well,
it?
it's a little funky this weekend because we have 2 concerts on the same day on Saturday. We have Saturday afternoon at 2, and then repeating Saturday night at 7:30. It's a long story. But anyway, so we have 2 back-to-back concerts. Tickets, you can get either virtual tickets, as you said, people can stay home if they want to, or certainly come live as well at qcso.org. That's really the best way to get tickets.
Perfect.
So we're excited. We're just very excited to be back.
I am very excited for you guys as well.
Yeah.
Mark, as always, thanks for being here.
Thank you. If
you guys would like some more information, you can go to qcso.org, as Mark mentioned. We'll also have those details posted on ourquadcities.com.